5 Points has the subtitle, Towards a Deeper Experience of God's Grace, which explains why I wrote this. I didn't write it, you can tell by the size of it, it's small, as a definitive defense of Calvinism or Reformed soteriology. I wrote it because in my experience, and the people of my church and hundreds of people that I've known over the years, to understand how God saves us gives us a deeper experience of God's grace. And I think that's why the Bible was written. God is inviting us by revealing so much about how he does saving work into a knowledge of himself and an experience of himself that intends to sweeten our lives and strengthen our lives and put granite where our roots go down deep and drink from the grace of God. So that's the practical aim of this book, is to help us get into the nature of God's heart and God's grace toward us. And that's why I think these doctrines called the 5 points are there. And just in brief, it's depravity and how broken and dead and blind and deaf I am apart from God's grace. And then the inbreaking of God's irresistible grace in my life, raising me from the dead and giving sight to the eyes of my heart, all according to the fact that he had chosen to do that before the foundation of the world. He didn't scratch his head, wonder who to save, and then respond to me because I was dead. He didn't respond to my deadness. He created my life. And then to die for me in Jesus Christ so that all my sins could be covered and a righteousness could be provided, and then preserving me forever and ever so that I would never fall away. These are glorious things that take me down into the depths of God's grace and help me feel loved by God so that I can then be freed to love others and thus display the glory of my Father in heaven. That's what we want to happen in the reading of this book.